Push record. All right, let's try it again. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping on our webinar this evening. It's all about being healthy, fit and lean, finding your glow again. I'm Christina, and if this would just get that. Really having, oh my gosh, connection. All right. Welcome. Thanks so much for being patient. So I'm Christina Lorich. I'm so excited for you to join us this evening to find out a little bit more about nutritional cleansing. Just to introduce myself, if that's okay. I'm originally from New Zealand, and now I live in Australia with my beautiful family. I've got 3 little boys, a beautiful husband, and life is amazing. For my background, I did work for dietary supplement companies in New Zealand. I've always had a real passion for health and wellness, and that's sort of where it started. And yes, I'm so excited now to be sharing this with you tonight. And I've always had a passion, like I said, for eating healthy and eating whole foods. But what I found is that people, when I'm working for the dietary supplement company, that people are looking for solutions for their health. And for me, myself, I found that just healthy eating alone wasn't getting me the results that I wanted. And I think for a lot of people feel the same way. So people are working out in the gym, or people are trying to eat healthy, and it's hard to do nowadays. And even when you do, sometimes you just don't get and see the results that you want. So people are looking for solutions. And I was introduced to nutritional cleansing via my husband Brian. We'd actually witnessed an amazing transformation that somebody had, and went along to an information evening where I got to hear a number of stories. So it was a bit like showing up to this webinar, this room full of people, and people shared their stories. So these are 4 of the ladies that shared their stories the night that I went along, and just mind-blowing. Like, these were all mums. I could totally relate, because at the time I was a mum of 3 little boys. My youngest was 1. My youngest was 1. That's right. And I was doing everything. I was working out. had my food diary, and I just couldn't get rid of those kilos around my tummy. And I could totally relate to all these ladies who had the same sort of, found themselves in the same place. They weren't confident in their bodies anymore. They weren't getting the results they were looking for, and they shared the transformations. And I just thought, my gosh, if I could have that, if I could feel happier, feel more energized, I just know I would just want to be a better mum, and I'd be I'd be stoked. So and so I knew after seeing their transformations, hearing their stories, that was something I wanted to try. And the other thing, when I went to this night, since that, these women, because they shared the Isagenix program, they also there's a financial opportunity with Isagenix as well, and it's not something they ever set out to do. However, organically, because they had such amazing transformations, people wanted to know what they were doing. And 2 of these women are now Isagenix millionaires, and friends of mine. All 4 of them are friends of mine, and all 6-figure income earners with Isagenix. And they were just nurses, corporate workers prior to this. It wasn't something that they had ever envisaged for themselves. So this is a little bit about my transformation. Like I said, I was tired, bloated, looking in the mirror and thinking, I'm over 40, this is where I blow out and get old. But it didn't have to be. I had a great transformation, and just the exciting thing about building muscle as you get older, and just feeling more energized, just being a better mum. And it just, I ended up doing a bikini competition, which I would never have dreamed of ever before. And yes, lead to so many exciting things. So as far as health and wellness wise, just being lit, and having more energy and feeling great in your body, like, it's been amazing. And I'm super excited to share it with everybody because I think everyone should feel amazing. And we have actually shared, so it started off organically as well in the beginning, but our team now has grown, and actually it's even gone up since I did the slide, over 5,900 people now in our team. And it's so cool to be around just happy, fit, healthy people, and just see some amazing transformations, like mind-blowing. And it's such a beautiful community, and if you're looking for a new community of people, like, you'll find some awesome friends and have so much fun. But the other thing that happened with sharing is that is the residual income that can come with that as well. And just what it allowed for me to do is I didn't have to return to corporate work. I could stay at home, be a stay-at-home mum, still get paid, and go to things at school, stuff like that, have more time for the kids. When Jaden had to go to hospital for a week, Brian and I could be there, have time, didn't have to ask anyone from the permission to have time off. When my mum was sick with cancer, I got to go to New Zealand like for weeks and weeks at a time and spend time with her until she passed away. And just having that as having that to allow me to do that without having to ask a boss, and to be there at such a special and awful, but just such a special time when she needed us, that was amazing too. So it's allowed us so many things, and just we wanted to share that there's that opportunity as well with Isagenix. And I'd love to introduce the beautiful Fiona Warnock. She is here tonight, and she's helping with this amazing webinar to give you her experience with the program. So thanks, Fi.
Thank you, gorgeous. Love your story. Beautiful transformation, and what a community we have. Supportive community, so many beautiful, people that are surrounding us, that are supporting us. The personal growth that we have is unbelievable. It's my personal growth that I've been on journey over the last 4 years has just been, it's mind-blowing, to be honest with you. And I started a few years ago now with being a really burnt out personal trainer. I was working really long days, hours, split days, weekends. I was sort of all over the place. I was lacking in the energy that I needed for my life, because I was giving so much of my energy and my time back to my clients. And although I loved doing that, I didn't have a lot of time for myself, for my family, for my training, for the things that I wanted to do. At the time, I was training in bodybuilding comps. So as you can see in one of the pictures in the middle, and so I was always a healthy eater. I was always training, eating clean, training hard, had lots of energy. So I thought I was, doing great, but I decided to give the Isagenix program a good go, because I was always looking to better my health, performance, whatever. I'll give anything a go, very open. And I was blown away by the results that I got, the energy that I got, the performance, the recovery that I had. I was leaner in my my last bodybuilding comp that I did on the Isagenix program. So that blew me away. And just the pictures in my photo are of just my journey over the last 4 years. So I just believe that Isagenix has just given me so much nutritional and body balance. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, as long as I'm implementing the program and doing my intermittent fasting, which I absolutely love. There's so many benefits to the intermittent fasting. In those pictures, I was, yes, bodybuilding, but sometimes not at all. I was on a 2-month holiday in Europe, eating sort of whatever, but still using the program, doing the intermittent fasting, training, not training, training hard, whatever it is. It's still, my body's always healthy, lean, and I always feel good. And then to top it all off, I've actually been able to back off my full-time personal training job, which has given me so much more time for myself, so much more balance in my life. And I'm only working 2 days a week in the gym, which I absolutely love. I love still working with my clients, and I've been able to help them, on their nutritional journey. And I don't know what I did without before shakes, because they're just so easy and convenient. And like you said earlier, Christina, like people are looking for, you know, a solution, and our food is just not the same anymore. So this system really does give your body back the missing nutrition that it absolutely needs. So
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much.
no worries.
Yes, incredible. You're in incredible shape, and it's such a great thing to share with your clients and help them really with their goals and stuff as well. And I'm sure you've seen some like phenomenal transformation.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good. It's exciting.
It is exciting. That's so cool. All right, so just before we go on, I just wanted to say that these products aren't intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. But saying that's amazing when you feed your body great nutrition and what your body can do. And also, the weight loss results can vary. However, in a study, the average weight loss is 3.2 kilos at the completion of the first 9 days. So, like, we actually do get incredible results. And also there's an earnings disclaimer there as well. I guess the question to you is, are you living your ideal life? And just wanted to get you thinking outside the square, that if you had a magic wand, you could have one wish, what would it be? So take a moment to actually think about that, because it's all about health and wellness, and just, you know, you want to be living your best life. So it's really good to every now and then take that time to just ask yourself that question. And I did Google some of the top wishes, and these were the things that came up the most: happiness, freedom, more fun, fulfillment, balance, to not be lonely, to look better, good health. So all these things, and what you'll find is like Isagenix actually provides so many, all of these things, and can be, like, I was looking for good health, I was looking for happiness, and I got so much of these things by using the system and getting involved with the community also. Just looking at some of the health stats, because like Fee said, like, we're just not getting the nutrition from the food that we're eating now. We're not eating fresh food. It's mostly from the supermarket. The nutrients aren't there, and it's just not providing what we need. And lots of people are eating fast, convenient foods. And the obesity rate is climbing, and it's a real issue. And I think that's what it inspires me so much to keep sharing, because I know that the world is having actually a huge problem with health and lifestyle related diseases. So if people could get into a healthier lifestyle, they could really make a difference to their life. So many people are overweight, hypertension, diabetes, cancers, heaps of them are diet related. And so it's better to prevent rather than cure. So that's what I'm always mindful of, to be healthy as long as possible for my kids, hope for my grandkids. And yeah, looking at the fitness industry, so many people have a gym membership. Lots of people aren't getting the results that they want. Lots of people don't even have energy to go to the gym, even though they've got a membership. But people are looking for solutions. The anti-aging market, you know, that's huge. People really want to look younger longer, and feel youthful. People are looking for a solution there, and this is where Isagenix provides so many of these solutions. Their main priority is to impact world health, and that's a vision that I'm so aligned to. I just really would love to see people be so much healthier. So the solutions they provide are weight loss or weight wellness, because we don't want that weight coming back again. Performance, vitality, well-being, and also financial wellness. So a lot of people go through all of these different solutions at different times. So depending on what your goal is, 80% of our clients are just customers and are happy just to use the products, but lots of people are looking for a solution for extra income as well. And the amazing program that we have, just to touch on it, these are the pillars of the program. So there's Cleanse for Life, and this is what Fee mentioned with the intermittent fasting. This is one of the key components of the program, which has so many health benefits. And yeah, I'm going to show you a video shortly, and we'll go into a little bit of detail on that. the shakes, a complete meal replacement, the Ionics, which is good for stress, energy, just has adaptogens in there for just incredible good health, and all the anti-aging vitamins. What it is just like the synergistic system that's designed to work together to give you the best nutrition, and you could never it'd be just so hard to get all of this nutrition yourself, and the results definitely are, you know, a testament to how well it works. So I've got a little video I'm just going to play for you now, which goes into more detail on the system, but just while that's coming online, just with the intermittent fasting, like people do, it's become more and more talked about. And one of the things with our fasting days is the Cleanse for Life actually helps get rid of water-soluble toxins and fat-soluble toxins, which is huge. So that's why it's better than just a water fast. It actually cleanses it at a deeper level. And we're still waiting. Do you want to share, Fee, a couple of pointers on some of your favourite products just while this is waiting to play?
Yeah, well, like I said before, the shakes are just a game changer for me. Like the fact that we can get a really good balance of, high quality protein, under natured high quality protein, good fats and carbohydrates. Like people are really finding it hard to know what to eat or what not to eat. What's good, what protein's good, how much protein. How much fats is carbohydrates bad or is good, is fat good or bad? And people are so confused. So just, to have a simple meal replacement that gives you all of that, it takes the guesswork out of eating, and the vitamins, minerals and nutrients are in there as well. And so, like I said, that our soil's not the same, our food is not the same anymore. So our body is needing that supplementation to give us back the missing nutrition that our food is not. So I just think it's key, absolutely key. And the intermittent fasting side to it, like you said, the Cleanse for Life, giving your body a deep cellular cleanse. Our body cleanses itself anyway, but because of all the pesticides, insecticides, environmental toxins, stresses in our life, our bodies need help to cleanse itself. So this system does exactly that. Cleanses your body from a deep cellular level. Brilliant.
All right. I'm going to move on from there. And we do have this video that can send you if you haven't watched it yet. It is a great little summary from Danny Catania, our nutritionist, who just does give a deeper insight into why this is so amazing and why it works.
Yeah, just all your plant-based medicines, adaptogen herbs, just to really balance out your whole body's system. Reset your body, reset your metabolism, reset your calorie intake. Yeah,
reset those sugar cravings and help remove
cravings.
Yeah. And the other thing is too, is like we're so, people like fast food because they're so busy. And this is like, when you eliminate something from your diet, you need to replace it with something else. So this is still like easy, quick, convenient, but it's full of nutrition as opposed to the other fast foods that are available that are just going to make you feel bad. And
our bodies, so many people's bodies, because of the fast food and the unbalanced diets that they have and the stress levels, it's very acidic. And so this system actually alkalizes your body and balances out your body like that. People's bodies are under so much stress and inflammation, and it's not good. It's not, that causes diseases and inflammation and not good.
Yeah, not good. Exactly right. Just like you say, rebalance the body. And it's amazing how, like, it feels like a light switched on, isn't it? It's incredible. And we seriously get results you can't get anywhere else. We get long-term, long-lasting, amazing results that are great for just any age. It's absolutely incredible the results you can get. We could show you results, hundreds of thousands of transformations, and there's just a few more. Thomas here in the middle, he actually just won the Global Isabody Challenge prize. Like, look at the muscle gain there. And this is my husband Brian. You know, just he loved the difference with his gut health and just that digestive comfort that he got from it, and also less head pain. Like, yeah, it's huge. Like, so many different aspects. And this is this is my mother-in-law down here. Joan lost 25 kilos, no extra exercise, just really that implementing it. So many, like, oh gosh, we can go on and on, but yeah, you've probably seen lots of the
So
transformations.
many mums as well that are pregnant, you know, the program's so safe for them. I see the before, you know, maybe a mum that had been on the program before Isagenix that was pregnant and her body is, you know, a bit inflamed, and then a mum that had used the system while she was pregnant on her second baby maybe, and she just looks a lot more healthier.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there is
photos.
yeah, there's Carolyn down there on the bottom. She's actually a nutritionist. This is their first pregnancy prior to Isagenix, using Isagenix for their second pregnancy. Just the vibrance, the vitality, and feeling, you know, fabulous. I'm just going to try and, sorry, move this. How do I go back? Uh-oh. Sorry. I just do want to go back because there is lots of scientific research with Isagenix as well. And there's a few, like, just compared to the heart healthy diet, they did some blind studies with that and got incredible results. And one of the key things was the twice as much visceral fat loss, which I think is so important. If you really want to try out the results, go get a DEXA scan and compare before and after. You know, go to the doctor, get your blood results, get them done before and after, and you see the amazing healthy changes just internally that happens. Apart from the weight loss, it's actually a wellness program, and weight loss is an amazing side benefit. So yeah, absolutely. And the muscle gain as well, long term, muscle gain and fat loss. So cool. So how does Isagenix fit into your life? We basically have a 3-step simple process. Basically, you just use the products, you enjoy amazing transformation just through a simple lifestyle change. It provides lasting results. And that may be where you want to stay. You just want to stay using the products and you're a happy customer, and that is absolutely cool. We've got the Isabody Challenge, we've got some from the community of support, and yeah, so much support and you know, amazing success for everyone. And if people want to share the products as well, often it happens organically because people ask you what you're doing, or you can get to share it with just using our simple social media system. You can share it with others. And literally, just like you're here tonight, you might have seen someone's transformation, you might, and someone's just invited you to this webinar to check it out to see if it's something for you. That's the simple system. So it's really easy to do, to find out and to share. And you can have that financial success as well. So on average, 2 people from every 10 presented with the Isagenix Health and Wellness opportunity become a customer. You can earn rebates and additional income in the pockets of your time. And what I love is the consistent efforts over time help you help the community get fitter, healthier, happier. And I think that's about paying it forward. So if you feel good, it's awesome to share that and help other people feel good too. And the reason I wanted to share about the money opportunity, and I've included some stats here from the United States, just because we seem to be following their footsteps with so many things, like with nutrition, with the obesity crisis, but also these things. Over there, 39 million people receive food assistance. Like, they're really lacking in enough money to survive. Like, they've got, their jobs aren't stable, they've got heaps of debt, healthcare costs are through the roof, people are having trouble affording medication, and it's a bit of a scary time. And even here in Australia, like 75, 6 out of 10, 60% of people are looking for extra income. So just to know that that's available to you, and 38% of those people are using the extra income just to pay for their ordinary living expenses, to put food on the table, petrol in the car, put the roof over their head. So, you know, it's really important that, you know, for us to share that this is an opportunity as well. And I do have another video here, and it's about the rise of the U economy. Given that my last one didn't work, it did last week, it did earlier, but I'm thinking it might be an internet issue tonight. If you are interested in, like, it's really, this is such a worthwhile video watching, and it's just about, you know, how people are using Uber. People are really doing lots of things now that are different from the 9 to 5, because so many jobs are disappearing. I don't know if you've seen at McDonald's, like now, how many jobs have gone from there. Like, our kids won't get a job at McDonald's. Not that, but like, it's been a great place for people to learn how and get a step into the workforce. You know, the supermarket, it's self-serve. So many jobs are just disappearing. So people are Ubering, you know, using their car. People are hiring out the room in their house for Airbnb. And this is a really quick 3-minute video where just Mel Robbins talks about, wow, how, you know, internet, there's never been a time like this before. We have had an amazing opportunity to really, you know, utilize the internet and the economy as to take advantage of that. So this is, we do use the network marketing model, and man, it's been amazing. I'm obviously coming from the traditional workforce. I also had a bricks and mortar business as well as a beauty therapist, and like this, it compares, this is so amazing with regards to time flexibility. You work when you want. You haven't got all the overheads of all those costs. The ability to work from anywhere, and the younger generation now especially is really inspired to have that flexibility and be able to work from anywhere. You get all the training and support that you need. You're in a positive culture, and there actually is no caps on earning potential, so it really is what you put into it. And the reason why Isagenix is worth looking at is because over 300 people have earned more than $1 million, and that's a huge amount of people. I think today we went 305. Like every week, pretty much, there's a new millionaire popping in Isagenix. It's been growing for more than 17 years, so we're a really well-established company and have earned over $6 billion in that time. And basically, we turn over now $1 billion a year. So it's not a small company, it's huge. And it's because it gets results. People love the products. People have such incredible life-changing transformations, and they feel amazing that, of course, they're going to keep using the program. And you know, that's amazing. Millions of lives impacted, and that's what inspires me. Because of that health crisis, I just know people really want to be healthy, fit and lean. Sometimes they just don't know how to get there. It's a privately held company with no debt. So very safe and secure place to be. So you can have your ideal life, like if you're actually looking for something more. Obviously, with your health and wellness, it's so important. We're here for such a short time, and we really want to have a great time while we're here. Like, we don't want to be sick, and we don't want to be, you know, we want to be feeling as good as possible. So if not this, then what? Because obviously you come looking for a solution. So this is certainly, you know, it provides guaranteed results. So which pack fits into your lifestyle? Like, you might be wondering, okay, so how do I get started? Well, there's so many ways, let me tell you, so many ways to get started. And these are just, sorry, I was just trying to move this. I don't know why these are here. So these are just 3 of the options. These are our 3 most popular options, saying that, so many people want weight loss. And just remember, it's a transfer of spend. It's not additional to what you're spending now. Most people find that's a portion of your grocery budget, portion of what you may be spending on takeaways, energy drinks, alcohol, coffee, all these things that we spend money on, that some of the things that aren't doing us any good anyway. We're transferring some of that budget that doesn't make you feel good actually to this program, and which will feed your body incredible nutrition and make you feel amazing. So when you work out what your sort of budget is, yeah, we've got something for every single budget, which is so cool. So right down, starting at $13 a day up to $29, but you know, a coffee now and a piece of cake, if you go out for morning tea, that's $10. If you try and, you know, buy a meal somewhere out, you know, like it's not hard to spend, you know, a lot of money. And this is actually cheaper and you'll save money in the long term. The amount of people that get so surprised at that, like, oh, such a good place to be.
Reallocating what you're already spending on your groceries, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or the rubbish that you spend.
Exactly. Winning. And the other thing is guaranteed results, like seriously results or your money back. So you really get to try it. The first 30 days is like, let's just try this, see how I like it, see what results I get. And you just follow the program, and you know, you get that opportunity to feel amazing. Now, for a company that turns over $1 billion a year, if people weren't getting results, everyone would just send it back and it wouldn't work. Like, so it's great testament to the company that they provide this. Like, I can't go to Woolworths, spend, you know, a couple of $100 on my groceries. They're not going to refund me on any of it. So, oh, I didn't like that. Can I have my money back? No. But here we do that. So, like, blows my mind. And to be honest, it made it lots easier for me to get started. It was just that peace of mind knowing that I had that I could try it. Fortunately, I knew I was like, I knew I was gonna, like, I felt so amazing. I couldn't be without it. So, do you love free groceries? Who loves free groceries? Yeah, me too. So this is one of the ways that you can receive a rebate. I'm not going to go too much into detail over it. However, when you share the program with someone, for example, using the premium pack, there's a rebate of $80. And so for Kim, hi Kim, for you, for example, if your husband wants to join you on the program and he orders the pack, in New Zealand, the rebate's $100. And when there's two people start in the same week, Isagenix double that rebate. So you would get $200 for each pack, or in Australia, $160. Yeah, so that's like $320 or $400 in New Zealand. So you can literally get your husband's pack for free. So you start getting these rebates to help pay for your products. And I know free food in our house is a great, it's so helpful on the budget, let me tell you, especially with 3 growing boys.
4.
Exactly. And you can repeat that as many times as you like, and there's other ways to get paid too, but just so you know, and if you want to get your products for free, that's a great way to do it. And just literally just by inviting people to this webinar, they can see if they want to get the information and decide for themselves. But Insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. So that's just like, people are like, I know what to do, I just need to eat healthy and exercise. Or why isn't it working for you now? Why is it you keep getting back to the same position? Why are you now 5 kilos heavier than you were 10 years ago? You know, something's not working. And if you can keep trying and keep trying, but you're going to be like the mouse on the mouse wheel. And you know, try something different where you get guaranteed results. So I just wanted to thank you so much for jumping on. Thank you for being open to taking a look. Thank you, yeah, just for taking the time to, you know, really take into consideration your health and wellness, because your happiness, your health, your wellness, your energy makes such a difference in the world. And when you feel fabulous, you know, there has a ripple effect, and you know, when you're happy, you help make other people happy, and it's just great to have energy to give back to your family, to give back to people you love, and just feel great in your body. So no matter where you want to start at, you know, maybe it's Ice Body Challenge, everyone should get in that. There's another way to get free groceries. $200 at the end of every Ice Body Challenge. You can do 3 a year. For me and Brian, it's $1,200 in free products from that as well. Plus there's heaps of other prizes. Yeah, so the person that invited you to the webinar, they will get in touch with you. You just make sure you let them know, yes, you get me started. No, not right now. Yes, I'd like more information. And we certainly look forward to welcome you to our community, supporting and cheering you on to your goals, and just, you know, making sure you're feeling the best version of you. So you really deserve to